I just turned around from where I came from, and sprinted as far as I could. I mean, as fast as I could into the parking garage of the Four Seasons, really because it was so many gunshots.
Chilling words from one man describing the moments he witnessed an attempted robbery turned deadly in Harbor East over the weekend. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Mary Bubala.
And I'm Maxine Stryker. A 36-year-old man was shot and killed just not far from the Baltimore Marriott Waterfront Hotel late Saturday night.
Investigators say they are searching for multiple suspects, possibly armed with a handgun and a rifle.
In the meantime, police have identified the victim as 36-year-old Antonio Peoples as the man who was shot and killed. We have live team coverage on the growing crime concerns in the city's major tourism spots.
Let's begin with Fox 45's Jessica Babb. Other than his name, police haven't released many details about what happened. Jessica joins us live after pressing police for some answers. Jessica.
Yeah, I've been asking police for more information for the last 2 days, but so far they've been tight-lipped. All they tell me is that it's an active investigation. But I talked with a witness who saw the shooting firsthand, and he described what happened as terrifying. With the backdrop of posh restaurants and water views.
I like to go to Harbor East when I have company from out of town because it shows the best of Baltimore.
What started out as a fun Saturday night in Harbor East.
Generally, it's safe. A really nice restaurants.
Quickly took a turn for Baltimore resident Kevin Ijoma.
Getting another call for this shooting. Says 10 gunshots, number 1 male laying on the ground.
It happened all very fast.
Along with other people out and about, he says he was walking from a hotel on Aliceanna Street when all of a sudden,
out the corner of my eye, I just see a flash. I start hearing automatic gunfire, and I just turned around from where I came from, and sprinted as far as I could. It was so many gunshots. You know, I went into survival mode for about 2-3 minutes, so it was definitely terrifying.
But 36-year-old Antonio Peoples didn't get away. Police say he was shot multiple times. He was taken to the hospital where he later died.
Yeah, I saw him performing CPR on the man. There were bullet holes in the vehicles parked across the street along the sidewalk.
Baltimore City Council member Zeke Cohen says the shooting is unacceptable.
No one should lose their life. We know that is generally an incredibly safe part of our city. Some great restaurants and hotels down in Harbor East, and so really concerning to see that happen.
Sources say it was an attempted robbery.
It looks like it's going to be the same robbery group.
Over the scanner, police were sounding the alarm.
Looks like we have 3 suspects, one with a assault rifle and one with a handgun.
I've asked Baltimore police if this shooting is connected to other robberies in the city and what started it. I've also asked if they know who the suspects are and what weapons they used. Days later, police aren't talking, saying detectives want to maintain the integrity of the investigation. So I pressed city leaders asking for answers. With this being a violent crime, why hasn't more information from police been released?
You know, I honestly do not know. I don't fully understand why there hasn't been more information out there, but that is certainly what I am seeking as well.
Do you think more needs to be done in that area?
Look, more always needs to be done. We are seeing some historic gains in terms of reducing homicides and shootings, but again, we're not there.
I also reached out to Mayor Brandon Scott's office asking for his response to the shooting and how he plans to address crime in Harbor East.
If we can't tolerate murders and gunfire in Harbor East, we shouldn't be able to tolerate it anywhere. I don't know what would have started this disagreement, but we just have to do better.
And in response to some of our questions, the mayor's office says BPD will handle the responsible release of information as it does in other investigations.
And Jessica, given the shooting, would council members of the mayor support maybe a creation of a private police force in heavily commercialized areas or touristy areas in the city, similar to the Federal Hill Neighborhood Patrol?
Yeah, that was a question that I posed to both the mayor's office and city council members today. I did talk with city council member Zeke Cohen, who said in several areas and neighborhoods already in the city, there are business improvement districts that do contain some sort of private security or private police efforts, and he says it can be a good model.
To the extent that we have, whether it's private or just folks who are keeping eyes on crime and working collectively with the police department to reduce it, I absolutely support that.
Now, on the other hand, in a response from the mayor's office, they say while businesses and neighborhood associations can hire private security, private police forces shouldn't be a primary strategy to improve public safety. They say there already are armed private security presences in the Arbor East neighborhood. Now, they also continue to say that the mayor won't be satisfied until there are 0 instances of gun violence. And as we hear more from other city leaders, we'll let you know what they have to say. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.